What's up, y'all? Listen to what he said. So, hey, y'all, tonight's topic is double standards. And speaking of sluts, Amber Rose is organizing a slut walk. Like her foundation, they usually have the slut walk in Toronto, and her foundation is bringing it down to Atlanta. Not Atlanta, y'all. Sluts in Atlanta. We're not having a slut walk here. In LA. In LA. So they're gonna do the whole slut walk thing, and she said it's for double standards. I really don't know what she said.
It's about basically shaming. And basically double standards, that a man can do what a woman can't do.
Yeah, and I guess she's also trying to take the power out of the word.
Right, basically.
How do you feel about that?
I don't feel any kind of way about it. I think, to me, I honestly think.
And then she's raising money, and I know the money's going towards AIDS victims, so that's good.
Yeah, and she's not getting a dime off of it, so which is great. But I mean, I'm not a female, so I don't have those same concerns that they do.
Yeah, I don't either.
So I mean, to me, I'm not gonna say it's pointless. It probably does serve a point, but I really don't care for it. It may, because I'm not a female, so I'm not being called a slut for sleeping with everybody. So, I mean, to each his own. But to me, it doesn't affect me at all.
I don't know if it's worth all of this, though.
Well, she's famous, and she can bring awareness to it. And people always call her a slut, but she's only dated certain guys.
I mean, how did she come up with
that make her a slut, though? Because she actually was married to Wiz Khalifa, and she was in a relationship with Kanye. From the two people that we know of. So does that make you a slut?
People probably feel she represents a slut because of her image.
Well, it's not a slutty image. They don't stop.
Yeah, I mean, that's
true. They make Kim Kardashian a slut.
She is.
In your opinion,
I mean, yeah, it's my opinion, but
they'll say Beyonce a slut.
Some people will.
You know.
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like maybe she's going a little bit overboard with it. I just feel like, what's the point?
I just figure use your celebrity. If you can get the word out, get the word out.
I guess you already use your celebrity for something, I guess.
And it's actually supposed to be a positive thing.
Yeah.
I guess they could change the name from call it the Slut Walk to something just bring awareness to demeaning women or degrading women.
Interesting. But are women not degrading themselves when they dress like that?
Some, yes. Because that's the double standard. Because they say, oh, you want to come outside in short shorts with your booty cheeks hanging out and the crop tops. If
a man comes outside with that on, he's slut.
Yeah. But that's like saying, don't look at me, but you got your breast out and your ass out.
Right. It's like, yeah.
And then when they're like, oh, you bitch, you a slut, you're a hoe. Then people get mad. So. But you dress like that, so that's a double standard of, I want to dress provocative and sexy, but you can't call me a hoe.
And it's like, right, it's like you want to dress the part, but you don't want to pay the consequences like that.
Exactly, you don't want the actions.
Exactly.
What happens.
Exactly. So it's like, that's why I'm kind of not totally on board, because I get you can dress a certain way and not be a certain way, but when you dress a certain way, you call certain attention.
You call attention, unwanted attention. Well, is it really unwanted?
Exactly. It's like
because you dress like that because you know somebody's gonna look for you. And 9 times out of 10, honestly, and I have a lot of female coworkers, and I do have a female best friend. They dress to outdo other women.
Right. So you think they're competing with each other?
Exactly. They definitely compete with each other.
Right.
Now that I do though. Now they want the attention of men, but they really are trying to do the next shit.
So it's not really about the man.
It's not really about the men.
It's chicks having their own little competition.
Yep.
That's a very interesting way of looking at it. Because I feel like guys get girls' attention regardless.
They can be nappy head, bald head, ugly. They gonna still get hollered at.
Man, girls get played. They got on the sweatsuit.
Exactly. It don't matter if you have a business suit or a thong. Right. You still gonna get hollered at.
Right. But I don't know. Amber Rose used to be a stripper, right?
Yeah, back in the day. I mean, she still have a stripper.
I always say there's nothing wrong with being a stripper. You know what I'm saying? It's just dancing for money. Right. In the middle of my studio. You know what I'm saying? Like,
get your money, I ain't bad.
For real. But she's donating the proceeds towards AIDS. So,
Yeah, it's going to a good cause. So.
It's going to a good cause. And, she's having problems getting people to perform at her little events, too.
Because they want to get paid.
Yeah, and I guess she's trying to say, hey, I'm not getting paid, so y'all shouldn't get paid either. And I like
do something for charity. Come on now.
Maybe I want to be a part of something called a Slut Walk.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Is that really what it is, though?
I don't know.
I don't know how to feel.
Because I'm thinking, yeah, I don't either. Because I'm thinking if I was, in the upper echelons of R&B, and she came to me and approached me and said, hey, do you want to be a part of my Slut Walk and you can perform? I would probably, ask where them coins at, though. Where them dollars at?
Well, I would mainly ask, what is this for? Like, explain to me.
What's the point?
Right, what is the point?
And
I'm all down for charity.
I couldn't feel like this.
Right.
It had to be something I'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm down for that. I didn't feel like.
I just feel like it's a call that I can, that I feel like, okay. But if it's for equality of men and women, or just women in general.
I feel like men and women won't ever be equal.
I don't think so either.
Because we're different. We're different.
We are.
We're always going to be different. There's going to be situations where women are going to fare more. There are going to be situations when guys fare more. That's just how it's always going to be. Because we were built differently. We're wired differently. We're different. That's just how it is.
That's true.
I mean, it sucks, but that's just
and it's unfortunate for women to be considered as the lesser.
Right. I mean, I think it's only in certain situations, though.
But
when you have more physical situations.
But like you said, that's in a lot of situations. Like I said, that's in the workplace. That's in home. That's in society. Like I said,
but I don't think women are considered the lesser at home.
But you think, yeah.
I don't think so.
I do.
Not in my household.
Well, see, not in mine either. Right. But in other people's households, it is. And a lot of, I hate to say it, in Southern cultures, I've had coworkers who say they get a guy, they get a husband. Oh, they quit their job. They're gonna go home and be the housewife and cook and do all that stuff. That's so.
I'm from the South. All my friends, mama work.
Everybody's different, but a lot of people that I hear say that.
All my aunts work.
And to me, they're ludicrous. I'm like, because first of all, if that man died, when he leaves you, you don't have a dime.
Right. I mean, it's silly in this day and age. But I grew up with my mom working, the dad working. Like, mom definitely doing her part. Dad, like, it was very 50-50. Like, they knew what they were supposed to do.
There's the equality.
Yeah. But there never was oh no. It never was that me questioning, damn, he treat mama like that. Damn, she don't get what she don't
everybody household different. A lot of people are taught that you're supposed to be a man, the man's supposed to do this, and the women's supposed to stay at home, take care of children, cook and clean. So it goes.
Like I said, in black households, everybody got to work. Anybody got time to be staying home and cooking?
We got so many bills.
We got bills.
You got to find some kind of hustle.
For real, people have been working since they were able to work.
Yeah, we're forced to work.
Right. So I mean,
even if we didn't want to work,
like that whole woman trying to work thing. That was more of a white woman thing back in the day. The feminist movement was more about white women. And then I guess somewhere along the lines, black women joined into it, and it became, the total feminist movement across the board. But, I think it's just good to remember our history and remember that y'all chicks were always working.
For black women.
Right. So,
I mean, it's hard. I mean, like I said, it's sad to say that we'll never be equal, even though we have a potential candidate for the presidency as a woman.
Right. But I don't think she's not getting too much love because she's a woman. I just don't think Hillary Clinton has really hit on anything that
I still think she's getting a lot of flack too.
It might. Like, I'll agree with you on that one.
Because a lot of people are not going to vote her just to go.
But I also feel like she hasn't really said anything or did anything that hit hard. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have any strong issues.
Right.
It's very just. And she married a president before.
No, not married. Made. Hillary Clinton is the reason why he got in office.
But do you think she'll win?
Right.
No, because she got too much scandal.
I don't know. I don't feel like there's any issue or any topic.
She may have a good chance of winning, but at the end of the day, there's going to be people who are not going to vote for her because she's this woman.
Right. And she was the front runner back in 2000 and whatever when Obama first ran too, but she lost. So anything can happen.
Exactly.
But I'm sure there are a lot of women out there who are hoping and praying that.
I mean, do you feel like a woman to lead the country?
I think anybody can lead this country.
That was Donald Trump.
Hey.
I don't no.
The country isn't really led by the president anyway.
That's true. He is just a figurehead.
If you really know politics and know the whole system and how they can veto shit and do this and do that, and you got different shit set up, and you know.
That's true.
But the president is really just like a representative,
Yeah, it's a figurehead.
a representative of the country. So. And I don't think Donald Trump should be the president. I think everyone's gonna look at us like, huh?
Like, really, y'all let that happen?
Like, that would be a joke.
Right. That would be a running joke.
And I think it's already opened the door for people who Kanye is running. Like, I think it's now a joke, you know? Right. The country's already enough of a joke. We don't need to make it any more of a joke.
It definitely makes our country look weak.
Right.
And like I said, it will be taken serious because, like I said, you got people like Trump and others.
But Arnold Schwarzenegger ran California.
And I guess he did a good job.
I don't know. They don't have it bad.
Well, yeah.
He can't run for president, though.
I know, because he's foreign.
He's a foreigner.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't born in the United States.
Right. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But we got a year till presidency.
Yeah. That's the luck.
Hey, y'all best enjoy this last year with Obama.
Okay.
Y'all best take all the pictures you can. And if you can talk to him, reach out to him.
I would actually like to meet him. Like, that would be like a dream for me.
Obama, I would like to meet Obama too. That's like the ultimate celebrity, like the president. And then it's a black president. Who knows who will get a black president in? So, you know, even if you don't agree with everything he says, you gotta respect Obama. You gotta respect the Obamas. So you know, right. But yeah, y'all.